Hey, it's me. Today is a little bit of a somber, is it somber or sad call? So I saw this video of the South African au pair who died in America. I think it's Ohio, I'm not sure. I just saw a little snippet of it. Came home, showered, did everything, whatever. But I wanted to talk about it on the call today because I made a video about this before when I made vlogs and all this stuff on my YouTube channel about how you can prepare yourself for a situation like this. This video or this call is specifically for people who live abroad, and I'm talking to people who live abroad, who are not married abroad, who don't have kids abroad, who are living abroad, studying, working, whatever, and they genuinely don't have family in the country. Like, I don't have blood relatives in this country. I don't have family. I have friends, I have like my host family, but I don't have family in this country. So if anything has to happen to me, I had to have like a little bit of a hard conversation with my cousin to say, like, if I just don't wake up tomorrow, this is what you need. I need to fix the storage on my phone. But I try by all means. It's a hard conversation to have with your family, but it is a necessary one. And I spoke about this. I have an emergency book with all my family's information in my book in it, and like everything, who to call, who not to call, because I always say that I know this will be the most painful thing for my mom to hear. So don't call my mom first, because it will genuinely crush and hurt her. I'd rather have them call somebody like my cousin who can handle it, and then have her sit my mom down or sit my sister down, because it would be such heavy news, you know. A few years ago, I had surgery, and it was my first time ever having surgery. And like, I'm very independent. I mind my business, do my own thing. And I had to think, like, what would have happened if anything happened to me while I was under there? And another thing which people don't think about is like insurance. If I had to die in America, I want to be buried in South Africa. And it's like so simmering, it's so hard. Like, even just having this conversation with you guys is so uncomfortable, because nobody wants to go through this, and I really would not want to like put my family in this. And I think I'm just wired this way, to be honest with you guys. And so I've thought about it, because I was here when my dad died in South Africa, but I've thought about it where I'm like, I always try and make sure that I have at least a flight ticket home, and or my body is able to get to South Africa. Have I used that money for my body to get to South Africa? Yes, I just come from South Africa. But I also was like, I'm in the process right now of building that money up and like funding insurances. They would ship my body to South Africa at no charge to my family. Or even if, let's say, I didn't have insurance by then, like I left some stuff where they would be away for my family. Like I left steps for them to do if anything happens, in like my emergency book or whatever, on how to get my body home. And I am gonna do more research, and let me know if this is something I should talk about again, and come back with information on insurances that cover shipping a body to your home country of sorts, you know, like companies. This is a parent's worst nightmare, and I pray that like everything is sorted with our family, and that God would comfort them in this season. And that it seems like when I was reading up a South African in Chicago helping, I don't know, this is going on people's comments. I don't know if there's a GoFundMe. There might or might not be a GoFundMe out there for her. It's so sad. And this is about, since I've been an au pair, or since I've lived in America, this is like the third person that I've heard. It was probably the third or fourth person, I don't want to say the second, that this has happened to. And I think we don't even think about it. We just come to those states, or you go abroad and you just have fun, and you forget that, you know, this is a thing you have to think about, you know. Because I know when you live in your country, you can just get your body driven down with your insurance, but you're crossing countries, and so you need like international insurance, but for your body, if anything happens to you, to take you back. Now if you don't care and you want to be buried wherever you are, that's a different story. When you pray today, say a prayer for her family, and just keep her family in your prayers, because I can't even imagine what her mom is going through and what her family is going through. And so keep her in your prayers, keep their family in your prayers. I'm not sure about the GoFundMe. If somebody knows if there's a GoFundMe, let me know in the comment section. And let's see how a legit one. I'm gonna make a GoFundMe to be fake and try to scam people. I'm talking about the real GoFundMe. And let's see, if you can support her, go support her family. But yeah, it is It is heartbreaking, and my condolences to the family. And I will call you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna have dinner. Bye.